What?
The Review Warrior.
So Brazil was directed by Terry Gilliam and it stars Jonathan Pryce, Robert De Niro, Ian Holm, Catherine Helmond, Bob Hoskins, Michael Palin, and Kim Greist. A bureaucrat in a dystopic society becomes an enemy of the state as he pursues the woman of his dreams. I'm going to be completely honest, I've only ever heard of this film through the Nostalgia Critic. He posted his review of Brazil on Christmas Eve last year. Or Christmas Eve just gone, I should say. And I watched it and I thought, that film looks very intriguing. And so I bought the Blu-ray the other day. And then I watched it a couple of days ago. And I think Jontron says it best.
I have several questions.
When I was watching Brazil, I was just like, what the hell is going on here? I'm not saying it's a confusing film, but when I was watching it, I was kind of confused in some scenes, but I think that kind of adds to the beauty of the film because, without a doubt, Brazil is weird and wonderful. And while you're watching it, it kind of has you scratching your head, thinking, what in the hell is going on here? And I'm going to go into some spoilers later on before I do my verdict later. I'm going to go into some spoilers for Brazil. The film is 40 years old anyway, so it's nothing to worry about. But I'm going to go into what I liked first. And it's not the acting this time. It's the set pieces for the film. This film has a very dystopic, very messed up looking feel to it. It's very, it's kind of like 1984. What's the word? It's very, decrepit as well. And everything works very differently in this world. Whenever there's an explosion in this film, nobody gives a shit because they are so used to explosions everywhere. Someone uses cling film for surgery, or in America as they call it, saran wrap. I think it's Sam Lowry's mum who kind of has this surgery. You see them stretching her face, kind of thing. I was just like, "What's going on here?" And one thing that confuses me in this film. They're going after this guy called Harry Tuttle, but a fly gets killed and lands in the photocopying machine where they're printing all the things out. Where they're printing all the criminal posters out. And somehow it changes the name to Bottle. I'm just like, how does that work? Like, the fly lands in, and then it changes from a T to a B. Maybe it's because of bug. Either way, I don't know how the hell it happened, but I don't really care, because I love Brazil. This film is wild, it's weird, it's wonderful, like I said before. It's bonkers as well. You can definitely tell Terry Gilliam directed this film because it's very Orwellian. It's very Monty Python. And there's a bit where when Tuttle gets his revenge on Sport and Dowser for both him and Sam. The two people who hound them at every turn. there's a bit in that scene where to get their revenge, Harry Tuttle connects a pipe that is in Spore and Dowser's suits into a sewage system, fills up their suits, suffocates them until their suits burst. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Like, it's both funny and a little bit disturbing at the same time. And that's the thing about Brazil. It's great, it's fun, it's disturbing, especially in the last about half hour. And now I'm going to get into some of the spoilers for Brazil. So if you haven't watched Brazil, first of all, why not? The film's 40 years old. And second of all, if you don't want to hear any spoilers, just mute. Basically, these people put Sam in this empty chair in this cylindrical place. Massive place, by the way. They kind of trap him there for treason, for what he's done in the whole film. And then his friend Jack, played by Michael Palin, kind of tries to torture him. But then Tuttle comes in, rescues him, and then a whole bunch of weird stuff happens, like Harry Tuttle gets eaten by some receipts. They blow up the Ministry building, and then Sam and Jill all go and live happily ever after. Or do they? They do not. All this happy ending is just Sam going absolutely apeshit. He's completely lost his mind. And when that scene hits, when you see Jack and Mr. Helpman pop into the screen side to side, that's when you realise, oh shit, that was all a dream. Yeah, like the whole thing was a vision of a better world that Sam wanted. And honestly, if you ask me, that's one of the best twists in cinema history. And fair play on Terry Gilliam for directing such a classic film. And fair play on everyone across the board. Fair play on all the set designs. But yeah, I'm going to go into verdict time.
Verdict time.
So in the end, Brazil, it was weird. It was insane. It was absurd. But if I didn't have a good time with this film, I would be lying. I said that in my Anaconda review, but I wanted to say it again. This film is odd. The acting's amazing. The direction's amazing. Set pieces are brilliant. And all of the futuristic stuff, it's honestly fantastic. That's all I got to say about Brazil. It was fantastic. And there's one more thing I want to go into after I've done my rating. So before I go into what I'm going to talk about now, with that being said, I'm going to give Brazil an A+. One more thing I want to talk about. Why is the film called Brazil? A lot of people were wondering that. I was wondering that when I was watching it, because it has nothing to do with the country Brazil. I have looked online, and apparently kind of connects to the song. And looking on Google, right, I'm looking on my laptop, by the way. There you go, I'm cheating. The movie Brazil is named after the song Aquarela do Brasil. Watercolor of Brazil by Ari Barroso. Terry Gilliam, used the title of the film from the song to kind of represent a more idealistic world. Better world with distractions. And that's actually really smart for Terry Gilliam, I'm not going to lie. I do like how he did that. So anyway, Brazil. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what is your favourite Terry Gilliam film? Whatever it is, comment below. Let me know what it is. I've been the Review Warrior. Thank you so much for watching and checking out this video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and be sure to check here for more reviews coming soon.